Zoe said, with Critical Threat Comics and also ComicSpress.com, here with Jess Fischel, and we're going to show you guys all the new stuff that's coming out this week.
Yay!
Yes. Alright, the one I'm most excited about right now is actually Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
What is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is about a 10-year-old girl genius who actually has the Inhuman gene in her DNA.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's actually trying to figure out how to cure that because it's actually really cute. They talk about how she has a really strong, sense of self, and the Inhuman gene is terrifying to her, not necessarily because she thinks she's going to, not be normal. That is scary, but her identity for her is how smart she is. That's her superpower, and she doesn't really want anything else.
That's kind of a lot to think about for a 10-year-old girl.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
What about the dinosaur?
She's got a handle on herself.
The dinosaur!
The dinosaur happens when she's trying to experiment away her inhuman DNA, and it goes horribly awry.
And she magically transports a dinosaur from the past.
Yeah. I guess.
Great. So, Devil Dinosaur, I read up a little bit about him. He was a, I guess, hero that Jack Kirby created in the 70s, and he's been in a couple of comics, but not a whole lot. So we're bringing him back just because who doesn't want to write about a dinosaur? Right?
Yeah, and originally, actually, he was partnered with Moon Boy, so now we get, Moon Girl, and they're kind of, it's not really a reimagining of their series, I don't feel like. I feel like it's an homage.
It's an homage, and also the way I read one of the interviews was that it's actually kind of a continuation. They're just, that happened in the past, in the 70s, and in the prehistoric eras, and they're just pulling him into the present day and continuing the story.
Okay, nice. So we have kind of an old property, and then Lunella is, I think,
Lunella's
original,
her name, yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, she's original. So
nice.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah,
Marvel, all new, all different. Really cute one.
Yeah.
And she's a little girl of color, too. So, yeah, diversity.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, then the all new, all differents have been so good about that.
Yeah.
Actually, the other new #1 that's coming out is going to be Venom Space Knight, which is, it's Flash Thompson. It's a character we've seen before, but we haven't seen him in a while, and he's been through quite a bit, and he's actually a double amputee. And so they give him apparently. So they give him the symbiote suit, and of course that fills in everything that he's missing.
Okay.
And then it also takes him into space. So
yeah,
hey, Venom, he's gonna be hanging out with the Guardians of the Galaxy and kind of policing the universe, I guess.
So Venom is a Guardian of the Galaxy now, and he's playing the hero role, the good guy role. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, because Flash also, used to bully Peter Parker and all that. So it's both of these creatures are not really used to being lawful good.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's going to be
productive members of society.
I don't know how they're going to deal with that.
Yeah.
The other one is Silk #1, and that's going to be great. So it's a continuation of her series.
Yeah,
so
back in the Spider-Verse. Silk has been a huge fan favorite with people all over the nation. Everybody reading Marvel. Silk's been a really cool character. People really like her. So Silk #1 is probably just a continuation, like you said. So
yeah, it's her same series. So that's gonna be cool.
Those are all new, all different #1s coming out this week. But there is a #2 that I wanted to highlight one more time, just because it's awesome. So Angela, Queen of Hell started last month, and issue #2 comes out this week. Many people might be familiar with Angela from her debut in Image Top Cow universe. But she is a Marvel character now, and this particular story, Queen of Hell, is basically, if you're familiar with Greek mythology, it's like Orpheus, the musician who went to go save his dead wife from Hades. So Angela was in a relationship, in love with her companion, Sarah, who is actually a transgender woman.
Oh.
And Sarah died in the previous Angela series. Yeah, so Sarah's dead in hell, and Angela's like, well, I'm gonna go save her because I'm Angela, and that's just what I'm gonna do. So she goes to hell, and when she gets there, she finds out that she can't just pick her up and leave. She has to usurp the queen, the rulers of hell, and become the queen of hell, and change all the laws of death from the inside, as being its ruler. So now she's queen of hell.
That's a lot of bother to go through for your significant other. Dang.
Hey, don't diss Sarah. Sarah is awesome. She actually is a really awesome character, though. So Angela, Queen of Hell #2 comes out. It's written by Marguerite Bennett and...
Oh, okay, nice.
See?
Yeah, her again, awesome.
She's great. And Kim Jacinto and Stephanie Hans is doing the art. Her art is so... Kim Jacinto and Stephanie Hans are brilliant artists. It's a gorgeous book.
Yeah.
Speaking of brilliant art...
I was going to say, actually, along the lines of Top Cow, we have, like, this publisher symbiotic things. Biology.
Theme.
Anywho, Stefan Sajak is back with Top Cow. He's actually doing Switch. And #1 already came out, I think, last month.
Yeah.
So that's been really cool. It's a play on the Witchblade, but our main character, she talks about, like, how, you know, the Witchblade bearer is always this, like, gorgeous, courageous person. And she doesn't feel like she's that person. You know, she's in high school. She's got, like, I think her first scene, she, like, shows her zit, like, or she shows her zit to, like, a friend who's, like, talking to her, and she has, like, a little beanie on to, like, cover it up. She's, like, very...
Oh, yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah.
She's like, I hate being...
I know, she's, like, so insecure. It's adorable. And so I think we're really going to kind of see her, like, grow into herself as she comes into this new series. And she's really cool. Obviously, the Witchblade universe is always really great. We now have the forces of light and darkness. We actually got a little bit of backstory with the Witchblade with this last issue.
Yeah, so the Witchblade is
after her.
the child of the darkness and the Angelus, which are the embodiments of darkness and light. And Stephen Sajak has permission from all these different properties. He's kind of reinventing them in Switch and kind of doing his own Sajak thing with them.
Okay, I was kind of wondering, because there's several of these that I'm like, well, I've seen that somewhere before, but not like this.
You definitely have.
Okay,
yeah, so this is him Sajakizing all these things that he's gotten to work with in the past.
Nice.
And if you're familiar with his work, it's more of the same. It's very lighthearted and fun to read, but also taking on like demonic, spiritual, supernatural forces as well. So it's a fun ride. I love his writing. Death Vigil is great. Lots of other stuff that he's done. Sunstone. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's Switch.
Okay.
Switch #2 comes out this week.
Nice. Keep a lookout, guys.
One more #2, Black Magic. This is an Image comic as well, written by Greg Rucka with art by Nicola Scott. And this one has a particularly sweet spot for, we talked about the Valkyries last week. We love this book. Not only is it gorgeous, I love that it's done in all sepia tones, but with splashes of color whenever magic is on screen, or in the panels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
You use, like, off-screen if you're talking about comic scripts and stuff. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's actually a turn sometimes, so.
Oh, thank you, comic writer, for informing me.
Yeah.
So Black Magic is a story about a cop. She's a modern-day cop, but she's also a modern-day witch. In the very first scene of the first issue, she's in a circle, and they're doing some sort of enchantment or something, and then she gets called away because she has to go talk to in a hostage situation on a case.
I love that her sister witches are just like, we have to close the circle again.
Yeah, they're like, God damn it.
Yeah, that was great.
So this is a really good book, and a modern-day look at what a modern-day witch might look like, and mysteries unravel, and la 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 la. So Greg Rucka, fantastic writer, pick it up.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. So the other two things that we have for you guys actually are so cool that they got their own videos. We're looking at Dark Knight 3 is going to be coming out this week.
Yeah, Dark Knight 3 has been a huge event. It's been really pushed. You've probably heard about it already if you follow DC at all. There are 1,000,001 variants.
Yeah.
Our shop is getting 3 of the variants. We're getting the Jill Thompson variant, the Klaus Janson variant, and the Dave Gibbons variant. So look for those 3 variants on the shelf. And then we're also getting the collector's editions that are going to be released in 2 weeks on the 9th.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, those are going to be coming out a little bit later. So I love how like you have to get both of them, like one to keep up with the story and then one for niceness.
Yeah, one will be nice and hardcover, and they'll have a collector's box at the end. So
sweet. And then the last one is going to be Ringside #1. That's actually by Joe Keatinge and Nick Barber. The interview that I read with them was really cool. They're really inspired by like how far wrestlers have to go to pursue their career. So I liked it. As an artist, I kind of like related to it. So definitely pick that one up. If you're not a comics fan and you're just like wrestling, it's a great look into the like underbelly.
Seedy underbelly,
so.
buzzwords.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Lots
of violence, lots of violence, lots of angst, lots of illegal activities, and
yeah.
also sports. Hey!
All those things pretty much go together. So.
Yeah. Those.
Hashtag steroids.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the wrap up for all the cool and interesting stuff coming out this week. You can come find it in our shop on Wednesday morning. We open at 9 a.m. on the 25th. Hey!
All right, we'll see you guys then. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.